Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kristen Nicole Mann, and I am back today with another YouTube episode. And I hope you've been enjoying my other videos. So I would like for you to like and subscribe to my channel before we even get started. And yeah, take a look at my past videos and let me know what you think in the comments. So today I have an exciting title or episode, and we're going to talk about creative ways to find your identity through growing into being a woman. If you're already aware of, you being a woman, I love that. But I am only 35, just now growing and blossoming into another phase in my life. And I always love to learn and just take notes from elders, books. I don't try to do it too much because you could always overdo this part. But I wanted to share a book that really helped me kind of kickstart this journey before I turned 35. And I just wanted to share it. So this book is called Identity Switch, and it's by April Mason, and it's becoming the woman who gets what she wants. Um, Legend. So I wanted to share this book. Let me share it again. So this is Identity Switch, and she wrote this back in 2021, and I bought it last year. So some of the chapters are her mindset, her femininity, her habits, her standards, her environment, her style, her friendships. So this really goes over what you are to become and what your identity is to um, look like, or you want to work on your identity. And it really helped me kickstart where I was at and where I wanted to go. So I'm just going to go over a few things that you can do to explore your identity as a woman creatively. And I teach these workshops and I do this in real life. So I am excited to share this with you all because we all need tools, right? We all need to know how to maybe start something. If you already do these things, I'm excited for you to continue. But the first thing, it may sound cliche, but a lot of people still do not do this. And it's journaling about your experiences. What I want you to do is get a handy dandy, beautiful, I have mine's right here, beautiful notebook. I have mine's. And I want you to write in it. And I don't want you to write in any format, like thinking that you have to spell right and this is a national spelling bee. It's like, no, just write. Just whatever thoughts, whatever experiences that you have had, write it down. Because it's important to document all the things so that when you look back, you're like, wow, I really overcame a lot. I really grew and transitioned into this new person. And because sometimes we feel like we haven't and we need that reminder. It's also therapeutic. It's also therapeutic to write down all these things. So I wanted to the next thing. Well, this is kind of number one as well. If you don't know what you're doing with journaling or you feel uncomfortable, take a creative writing class. That way you can learn how to put those thoughts on paper, make it more effective, and not feel like you're just doing something. It's always fun to take a class with other people and talk about, what your experiences were. Maybe they can add to your journaling experience. Maybe you can add something to theirs. But I would definitely sign up for a creative writing class. The next point, explore art that's feminine. Um, I'm an artist. I paint pictures all the time to help specifically like Black women, but I have all kinds of women backgrounds that purchase my paintings because it brings that feminine essence. So you want to create a space, create a corner, create something where you can look at things so your brain can get happy about it. We like pretty things as women, like decorate something to make it pretty. It doesn't have to be pink, but it could be something that embodies being a woman to you. So that could be pictures with words, that could be pictures with no words, and just like a calm scenery. That I would explore that. You could go to any online shop. You can go to my website, www.kristennicolemann, see what artwork I have. I will be uploading new pieces since I'm going to be uploading this. So I want you to just step into exploring art that has that feminine flair to it because it really helps you uh, just feel empowerment, like you just feel different when you look at uh femininity. So in art form. Next, I would say try new hobbies. Try out something that's different. Take a cooking class, take like I said, creative writing class, take a sip and paint class. If you don't want to do any of those, go walk in a setting that you like, a hiking setting that you never hiked before, go to a waterfall, go to a winery, do something different. New hobbies, you can also learn how to like crochet, you can learn how to sew, you can learn um all these things. There's classes out here. Checking your local community, Eventbrite, Facebook. Check all the sites that have events and check out what speaks to you. And if it sparks an interest, go for it. Next, last thing, because I gave you one, two, three. Oh, so I gave you, no, I gave you four. So I'll give you six. Volunteering in things that you care about, causes that you care about. That will completely change your life. Whether that's serving food, serving blankets, coats. I know the winter is coming up, so you can probably find lots of servanthood type of community projects that you can participate in. Definitely put your best foot forward and try at least one because it will change you. It will, your heart will have more compassion. And that's a feminine trait. Like having compassion for people is also fruits of the spirit, Holy Spirit. So you can definitely see where what type of serving really gives you, inspires you, and gives you that feeling like I can do this again. Try it out. I'm telling you, it will be life changing. Now the next one is you can, I know it's a lot of artsy stuff, but this is creatively finding your womanhood identity. So you can learn a traditional craft from your culture. So that could be basket weaving, that could be jewelry, that could be anything that the women make in your culture. That could be a loaf of bread. Do something that connects you to that femininity in your bloodline or your background, your just where you came from, your roots. I know in my culture, we love food, we love to design stuff, we love to do a lot of things. So definitely look into that because that will probably spark something that's been underlying and doormat that you never knew was even there. And you know what? I might have to host a class like that. Yes. But I would check around in the meantime to see if there are any classes, but you can also make it something from your home. You can invite people over and say, look, we're gonna all do something um and it's this activity and I'm gonna have food, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and then that's it. Leave it at that, and everyone will have a good time. Um, Bonuses, I want to say, because that was the last one, I want to say photography is a good one to creatively find your womanhood or identity. And poetry writing is definitely a format that will pull those deep, deep crevices of creativity out of you. So yeah, poetry writing, music, there's music composition classes. Find a dance class that you could take where you could like have the rhythm, find it. And, our bodies love to have rhythm. Like, even our lives will thrive when we have a certain rhythm. So, definitely find some classes that you could take: jazz, tap, ballet. I mean, I wouldn't suggest ballet to everybody, but I would definitely say jazz. There's choreography classes. There's what is it? What is it? Robot. Hold on. Let me look this up. The workout classes you can take. I can't even think of the name, but you can take those type of group classes. And for personal, I would say like travel. That's my top thing. For myself, I love to travel. I love to get out of my environment and go see how other people live, what they like to eat, what the whole perspective of that region or area, how do they live life? And you might find that that's part of your identity is found in these places, and you just might learn about yourself more. Definitely when you're not in a comfortable, environment that you're used to. You want to bring out that side of you that you just never even knew was there. So traveling honestly can be a real good activity for people to do or try, because it's not even like you have to travel out the country. You could go like an hour away, you could go 2 hours away, you could go to another neighboring state, like whatever state is closest to you, if you don't have a lot of means to do that, and just explore, take some time to explore for a day and then come back home. If you need community, definitely try to find some local women's groups that can support your journey and pour into you. If they have, open format where you can ask questions about if you're motherhood, your new mom, maybe you've been a mom and you just need that refreshment of life. Find a women's group in your local area. I particularly like to find that, and I like to get into mentorship programs. That is probably the best thing that you can do, especially if you want to have a creative business, or if you um let's say you work a job and you just want to put put your best into really executing your work on this job. Like, get a mentor, find a mentor group. There's groups on Facebook. Yeah, and it's I hate to say it, but sometimes even finding another career can help your identity. And it's not actually sometimes, it's like all the time. If you actually find a career outside of what you maybe were told to do, uh, you can find your identity in that. And I'm speaking specifically to women because sometimes we're afraid to explore new career fields, especially if they're non-traditional. And you just need that courage to take that leap. And if you don't have the courage, or if you feel like you don't have the courage, just go on my channel and get the courage, or contact me to have a session, creative session, to see what direction you want to go in. Because that's what I help people with, whether it's in workshop, whether it's through my artwork. you will find the courage. So I wanted to get on here. Let me go over the book a little bit because April Mason, if you want to look her up, she does coach. She did coach women, then now she coaches men. And I think she went back to speaking to the woman audience. She does have a podcast called The Female Ear, and I'll put it all in the description. But this book was really good. It's because it's becoming the woman who gets what she wants, and it goes over everything. I know Rick Ross did the forward, but it does have questions at the end of the chapters so that you can like ask yourself and write them out and do that deep internal work. Now, if you need beyond this book, definitely get counseling or see a psychologist. But if you just feel like this book works, start with that because it helped me. So I thank you for watching. And again, like and subscribe to my channel. I will be back with another episode later, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.